Yeah, I know. Still, I don't know what the weirdest thing that happened last session was. Was
We're
it
not even in
him
the
shoving
table yet?
corpses in? Was it him shoving corpses in a
Oh,
bag?
you aren't even in yet. Fuck. Whoops.
Me managing to make a demon explode into a holy light show, or Senric doing more than one sneak attack in a combat.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So while you all join, I'll run over the quick recap just for everyone, and I've just noticed that my cam thing isn't working. Thanks, fuckers. So while I get that fixed, so quickly recap just because obviously it's Senric. Nova, you weren't here last week.
That's our group name, dude.
What?
Fuckers.
Fuckers.
Thanks, fuckers.
Give yourself that if you want.
Fuckers. It was gonna be the throat fuckers because you like fucking throats.
Alright.
Oh my
I'm logging in
god.
as Bert.
You'll never be able to log in as Bart. Understand this.
Understand this.
Right, so quick recap for everyone while everyone joins and gets loaded in and stuff. So what happened last session was you entered the kind of like crypt under the cathedral and began to investigate. No, but were you here when the party met Ultip?
Yeah.
Oh, you met Ultip.
Yeah,
So after I done all that stuff, and when you arrived, and I just couldn't remember exactly where you were. So as you arrived in the main part of the crypt, you remember the part where there was a demons around the survivors, and one was getting what looked to be the head priest to sign a contract. Combat began, and after some to and fro and a very tough fight, you successfully killed all the demonic presence and stuff and saved everyone. Upon some talk and stuff, you found out that Alter Ravengard has been kidnapped or taken hostage and has been held, to your knowledge, in the cemetery within Elturel. You've also found out that a lot has happened, and not what I'm looking for. A lot has obviously happened in Elturel, and the survivors have gathered and stuff, but with El Nino helping to calm the civilians, you found that there was a traitor within a wolf in sheep's clothing with the survivors.
Kill them. Kill them all.
Well, you'd nearly done that upon a little bit of
Almost impaled them.
you almost impaled them. After a little bit of talk and stuff, you discovered that the person was possessed by a demon. And through some talking and the successful exorcism with the priestess, you successfully exorcised this person. You also remember to go back and save the survivors that were in the crypt and outside. That woman and child that you left out there for about 2 days. You went back and got her. Went back and got her and stuff and brought her. Bridget went and retrieved her. Also during this time, Ultip began shoving corpses into the bag of holding. Literally just going shoving corpses in this bag of holding. To which you don't know why, but that's what he was doing. And other than that, general conversation and stuff happened. During the, obviously Nova, when you went here, your character became a badass.
Wow.
An actual badass. Doing multiple attacks, doing a shit ton of damage. Going invisible. Oh, you also haven't seen the new shit, which will be fun when you see them.
What?
Oh right.
You haven't seen this.
Knife. You threw
Oh,
a
yeah.
knife in El Nino's back.
Yeah, you threw a knife in the Nonyo's back. And
Which almost killed me.
yes,
Only did
stuff.
6 damage though.
There was other bits and pieces, but other than that, that was all. Also, I don't understand why my shit isn't working on the overlay. So guess what? The DM's not got an image tonight because it's not fucking loading. Yay! Fuck you, fucking piece of shit. So I'll see. I might affect the still play, but now that's it. So where we left off. Oh, just so everyone's aware, Bridget can't make it tonight, so I will run her character. She's an NPC only. So you won't be doing much unless absolutely necessary. So, let us begin. The way we left off, I've intentionally loaded this map up because you're literally beginning to leave the crypt. So, begin with you entering the secret passageway from the crypt that leads to the outside of the cathedral. But it specifically leads you just here. Out of like a small opening, was kind of opens up under it. As you begin to walk out and push the button, do the button you told you press, and you hear a as the wall opens, illuminating you to outside of Eltrail. As you do this, you notice it's deadly quiet.
Except for, of course, that opening
Ellie
up.
and Raya
That
with
was
us?
really
Did
loud.
No, so Rhea and Pava have stayed. The only people that are, so the best way to describe it is the party and Lulu. That's it.
Okay.
It's just using Lulu.
I was wondering if you knew where to go.
Oh no, you do know where to go. You do know where to go because before you left, Rhea and Priya on a map of Eltrail pointed to where you need to go. So like that's it here and stuff. If you zoom out the map a bit, you were told to head. You were told to head here. Right. That's what you were told to head to. So, as you begin to exit, it's eerily quiet. There is the sounds of screaming that you heard before and the fights happening and stuff have calmed down but are still there. And the illumination from the companion above is illuminating the area. So, what are you gonna do?
I guess we start heading that way.
Begin heading. Yep, so begin to head towards the cemetery. Okay, so for this, just give me a quick second. I'm going to need someone. I would need someone to nominate themselves as the roller.
As the what?
To roll a dice.
I'll do
Roll
it.
of what?
To roll a d10.
I'll do it.
Nope, I just need one person. Knuckles said first, so Knuckles can do it.
Okay.
D10.
Knuckles can do it.
3.
See, I have the terrible rolls, so interesting things happen.
That's what I was about to say. I was like, Knuckles,
Okay.
why are you nominating yourself?
Okay. As you begin to make your way through the very decrepit and damaged city of Eltrail, as you begin to make your way here, several ghouls roam the street looking for their next meal. Their leader, from the looks of it, looks to be an adventurer of sorts. Looks to be a ghoul wearing adventurer gear with some daggers around his waist. They haven't currently seen you yet. What are you doing?
You said a girl's over there?
Ghouls. So several ghouls are roaming the street, in a sense, looking for their next meal. As you approach, as you begin to approach, you notice that what looks to be the leader and stuff, like the pack of ghouls, is wearing adventurer's gear, and around the waist you notice some daggers.
How many are there?
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Perception?
Is there anything else about the
Oh,
leader?
shit, hold on. I didn't link my... I got a 20, but I didn't link
Okay,
it.
what are you doing? Are you asking about... Just, if you need to do practical doing stuff, sorry. So you're asking, Ultip, if there anything specific about the leader?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me
Hold on.
a perception check just to see if you can see.
One moment.
For you, Senric, with what you can see, you determine there is, from what you can see peeking around the corner, from what you can see, 5 ghouls currently. You do hear sounds coming from the parts that you can't see, so you can't determine the exact number.
Okay. So there's more than 5, probably.
Potentially. 18. With that, I'll tip with your 18. The leader, obviously you can distinguish, looks to be an adventure sort. They look to be wearing studded leather armor, and around their waist looks to be several daggers. You also notice that on the pouch of this adventure girl looks to be a potion of some sort. And it kind of gives you that glint of as if one minute you can see the liquid, the next minute you can't see the liquid. But this ghoul, in a sense, is kind of like giving noises, stuff to the other ghouls as it's moving, and all the other ghouls are following it as if it's like, in a sense, like the pack leader.
I think it's bait. I think it's bait.
What are you going to do?
I'm sure. Is there any alleyways?
So
anything on the side streets that we
I
can
was going
dive
to
to?
ask, can I see any alternate paths?
So this way here, up that wee route is your quickest way to go. You could continue down and either sneak past some of these buildings or continue down to this bit here and stuff all the way around. But the only way that you were told to get to where you need to go is, in a sense, cutting through here to a pathway over here and then down.
And they're over here, right?
They're currently here. So you could go all the way down and get another way up.
We're right here.
And use it, in a sense, kind of peeking around this building here.
So we're not that far. Could I throw my dagger?
It's up to you. It's up to you. But it's the entire. I would say it's up. What's everyone else going to do? If you see, as you begin to, you actually want to throw a dagger.
How tall is this wall?
No, I turn around and I say, "Hey, do you guys think we could take them?"
2 foot. 2 foot.
2 foot wall.
2 foot wall around the building.
I whisper that the leader has an intriguing potion on its belt to the rest of the party.
Okay.
To let them know.
I'll hop over the wall and I'll be peeking around this corner.
Yep. So you hop over.
Stealthy.
Yeah. If you want to go stealthy, roll me a stealth check, please.
Alright.
Me?
No, El Nino. El Nino's going to try and approach from another direction to get a better view of the situation.
I have advantages as well.
You do because of the cloak.
Nice.
19. Okay.
19.
As you begin to approach, you all witness El Nino kind of leap in, and for his size, kind of slowly disappear into his surroundings. His cloak shimmers as it kind of matches the camouflage of the area. As you begin to approach El Nino, you get further and further. You notice that as you begin to peek around, you get a better view here. You count at least 7 ghouls. 2 of them are eating some remains of what look to be survivors. You get the sense that from where they're going, they're beginning to make their way this way. Up. And as if they're going, they're kind of like, you see them, like some of them kind of run over, scrounge around for stuff, grabs an arm and begins eating it, and they continue to make their way up.
I'm going to turn to the rest of the party and say, this looks like too much we can deal with. Let's try and get by without alerting them.
Okay. You make your way back, and Nino release that information.
Yeah, and I'm gonna try and make my way through without being seen.
So right now I would say right now you're still active because of the camo, and it's only been about, say, a minute, so you're all right.
I'm going to. Actually, I'm going to telepathically. Because he still has the Eerie token.
Yep.
So I'm going to telepathically sort of say I can get close to El Nino.
There's about 7 of them. If you really want to slow down, get into a fight, perhaps draw more in, probably won't be the best. We have to get to this place quietly. If there's a sacrifice going on, we don't want anyone to hear about it. Especially the surrounding demons.
Not a sacrifice. I can just... They won't notice me,
Then go ahead.
I use disguise self to make myself appear as a ghoul, and I disapparate my greatsword.
Okay. Okay. Disguise self. You make yourself, including your clothes and armor. When a person look like a different end of spells, you give yourself 1 foot shorter. Change of business. Okay.
Now
So
imagine if they're actually.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
So I give myself the appearance of a ghoul. I make my greatsword disappear, so I just have the really shitty basic longsword on my back.
Yep.
And I am going to round the corner.
Okay. Okay.
Just walk around as though I don't know they're there.
Okay, so you walk around as if they don't know you're there as a ghoul. Okay. Sure. You begin to make your way and stuff around the corner, and as you begin to make your way, 1 or 2 of the ghoul, a couple of the ghouls, as you approach, turn and look at you.
They're coming down this way, right?
Who are? Oh, them. They're heading. Yeah, they're heading down that way. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I? And we're right here, so I want to like move around, into this area right here. I wanna
That's
sneak over to this area.
So that's where El Norno went. If you want to sneak over there, you'll need to give me a stealth check. Give me 1 quick second. Okay.
It's not the best roll.
It's not the worst either.
Yeah.
So, right now we'll do a. As I've just do something done, we'll do Tenric, just because I need to fix something quickly for the ghouls. So, Tenric, you rolled a 13. You sneak around the corner and stuff, and you see pretty much what El Norno's seen, that the ghouls are beginning to turn away and stuff. They haven't seen you yet. Craven.
I draw my dagger just to be ready.
Okay, so you're ready your dagger. Okay, Craven. As you begin to make your way, in a sense, are you making your way towards them, or are you kind of just going past them?
Kinda just going past. Like just seeing if I can just, as another ghoul, continue through.
Yep. Can I have your
Depending on
spell DC, please?
my spell DC.
Yes.
The save DC.
Yes, it says to determine if your disguise
right.
of creatures in action in the right PG, you must succeed at 15. Okay.
15.
Okay. As you're whatever you're doing, did you say you were approaching them?
So
Or
I'm
what?
sort of just walking past, sort of slowly, as though I'm also sort of scrounging for food and shit, just trying to make I'm pretending to be a ghoul and walking past them.
For all intents and purposes right now, they are not giving you a second thought. The 6 of them are. The leader one, who is kind of ahead, hasn't noticed you yet, but none of the rest are paying attention to you. They're kind of look at you, and you kind of like make it look like you're like rummaging through to get bits of food. They aren't paying any attention. They don't really care. They know you're like kind of scavenging for food.
Okay.
What is everyone else doing during this part?
They're directed to what they're doing. They're not even
Yeah. So they're not paying attention, and right now, from what you're all seeing, they are not paying attention to Kraven. Right? They are still continuing what they're doing and stuff as they begin to scavenge and get food.
Okay, I've seen this. I'm going to try.
How many are there again?
7, from what you can determine. There are 7 at least. Sorry, Alnonia, what were you going to do?
I'm just going to cut across. Seeing him do this, I'm just going to cut across.
Straight across.
Okay.
As you're going to do this, you can roll this.
Everything.
Yep, hood up. Give me a stealth check, please, to see if you can successfully cross without being seen.
With advantage, or
Yes, you would still have your advantage here. 10. Okay. Bum 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 bum.
I do have real die, but I don't know. I don't know if I want me to use them.
4. Okay. No. as you make your way over and stuff, most of the ghouls don't notice you, but as you begin to get to the end of like the opening between kind of like as you begin to cross this and get to here, the leader ghoul turns round and catches just the end, kind of catches your foot and begins to make his way down. So I would say right now, the leader ghoul's here. It will take we'll say for all intents and purposes, it will take 1 round. Each person can do one thing before he arrives at that crossroads.
I've broken line of sight of him, yeah?
You have broken line of sight. The last thing, from what, in a sense, the last thing that adventure ghoul seen, leader, was your foot. It kind of like your feet as you began to sneak past.
Okay, what's to the left of me? Is there any,
Here.
There's a house to the left of me. Is there anywhere to hide?
At left, and you've got a house to the left and right. There is a very, very narrow, like, back part here of this building. You could also technically hide in this, like, kind of like foliages, where there's obviously dead trees and stuff. Other than that, there is not much cover. Other than that.
So I'll hide behind the house.
Yep.
And I'll cast dancing lights.
Okay, so you're behind the house and cast dancing lights. Where are you putting the dancing lights?
I'm gonna send them shooting down this way.
Okay, you said okay.
Upwards.
You're doing that. What is everyone else doing?
So my question is, as he moves up, right, to investigate, I'm hidden. Can I throw my dagger from my hiding spot? I'm assuming it comes back to me, right?
So if you're using your returning dagger, yes. But if you throw it, you will be noticed. In a sense, you're not going to be subtle when you can throw this, but when you throw it, they're going to know the direction it came from. They will all, in a sense, have a chance to see you as you do this.
I'm in this spot. So is that like a fence right here?
There's a small, like, it's kind of not a tooth, not like a big wall. It's a small wall, kind of like, say about no more than a foot high. And you kind of get the sense from looking at it, people would sit here, kind of watching the world go by and stuff, maybe having a chat with people. So
I'm trying to figure out what that is. That little dot, is that a barrel or a porch?
It's potentially
How wide
stuff.
is this path between that we're looking
this
into?
One? So yeah, it's kind of like that. So the pathway from end to end is about roughly from the point where you're at here, it's about 15 foot. We're talking here, it starts getting wider to about 20 foot. In a sense, you can get like a carriage to go, you can get one carriage to fit through here, very fine, and you could just get about 2 through here.
I'm gonna take that returning dagger and I'm gonna throw it. That's what I'm gonna do. At the leader.
Okay, so we'll say we'll do your throw in a minute. So we'll tip. Are you wanting to do it? You're gonna make your way, or still we are? Currently, you're currently still here.
Yes. I am contemplating casting fog cloud at the little intersection.
So if you cast fog clouds about, say, here, you will cover about 3/4 of the area. There'll be a quarter of the area that will be exposed. So if you were to do it, you would have an advantage on your stealth. Because it would only be able to see you at pretty much 2 points as you enter it and as you exit it. The other way, if you wanted to do that.
So that makes me firm up here. I'm going to cast it at 2nd level.
Okay.
No, wait. Yeah. Let's see. It's a 1st level spell. Yeah, 2nd level would mean.
Okay, 2nd level. At 2nd level, at higher levels, when you cast a spell, and 2nd level, it increases by 20 foot, you would cover the entire way.
Mm-hmm.
So in a sense, this is fully, you can fully block that off.
Yep.
Yep. And so you cast it.
And I'd kind of like pull Cedric along with me to kind of guide him through.
Yeah. So you kind of need to go
the
back,
other side.
grab Cedric by the collar, sort of still kind of drag him. Cedric, Iltip has just literally gripped your collar. Look, you kind of look at him and begins to drag you back. As you do, you notice that a very thick, dense fog begins to appear here, obscuring the path.
So if
And
I throw my dagger from that fog, it would be hard for them to tell the exact location. it's
They
coming
would
from.
know it would come from the fog, but they wouldn't know where in that massive 40-foot
You
fog.
also have
Disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Yes.
Plus, they'd be on alert because they've just been attacked.
Yes. So just so you're aware.
They would
Just
rush
so you're
out
aware.
that fog immediately.
Just so you're aware.
Okay, I'm gonna throw from the fog then.
Sure. For all intents and purposes, Bridget will follow you, Ultip, through the fog. Craven, you successfully with what you've done made it across with your ghoulish form. Okay,
I'm
Senric.
just like pretending to rummage in this corner.
Senric, you enter the fog. You can't, in a sense, you can't see in front of you, other than you're walking as Ultip and Bridget, kind of like, you kind of like hands on shoulders, kind of make your way through, going in a straight line. Are you wanting to throw your dagger?
I want to throw it at the guy.
So just, you can't see, so it's with disadvantage.
Oh.
Right.
Oh.
Do you get it now? So as you make your way through, you can't, it's literally nothing, you can't see anything bar from fog right in your face.
Can I step to where the fog is thinner?
No,
and
the
then,
fog, no.
Throw the dagger?
Just so you're aware, the fog is the same thickness and it's 40 foot. So it's severe. It's literally, it's literally just fog. You cannot see shit.
All right,
If
so
you
at
really
this
want,
point-
if you really want to throw your dagger, you know, coming through that, if you turn to your left, you can throw. If you'll hit something, will be a different question.
Okay.
You could do it, but you will not know what you are throwing at and what you hit.
Can I throw based off of relatively where I understood where he was?
So you knew he was approaching. So you knew he was approaching. So I will let you know, right? It's disadvantage straight off the bat, right?
Okay.
So I'll say this, unless you roll really fucking high, like a fucking natural 20 on a disadvantage, you're not going to hit it. Right? Just letting you know, if you manage to roll this and get 2 natural 20s, you will hit them.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Right? Just so it is virtually impossible to do it.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, but there are a lot of ones behind him.
You can guess where the other ones were if you want to throw it. And where they're relatively
If it
were.
doesn't hit him, it might hit a different one.
But it would still be with disadvantage.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold off and throw it.
Okay. So you make.
Actually, no, fuck it. I ain't got nothing to lose.
Oh my god. Okay, throw it. Fuck it. Do it. Do it. Disadvantage. Roll again. 19.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
You nearly fucking done it. Jesus Christ.
I can't believe Roach what it did.
What the fuck?
I'm not stealthing.
So through the fog. Okay, so let me just see. Let me roll.
What universe am I in?
Okay. Okay. Is this your returning dagger?
Yes.
Okay. So as you begin to make your way through the fog, Senric, you kind of turn, blindingly throwing your dagger towards where you believe the adventurer ghoul is. As you throw it, you get the sense that after about, say, 10 foot, you hear a... As it hits something, and and your dagger returns back to you. It has this bits of blood and stuff on it. It did hit something, but now you get the sense of hearing that multiple things begin to go dragging their way towards the fog.
Awesome.
And me and Kraken have no idea.
No, but no idea.
We have no idea.
Okay, so after a few seconds, the rest of the party, you successfully get through the fog, and you see a ghoul just there, pretending to look for food.
I'm just assuming that house is like partly rubble, and I'm just
Yeah.
through it.
Most of the buildings around here are part of the
are
road.
still shooting.
Your dancing lights are still shooting and stuff. Are you wanting to do anything else, or you just continue?
No, I'm just gonna.
Did I get a sneak attack?
hiding.
Though?
I'm gonna wait
No.
for the rest of them. I'm gonna be waiting for the rest of them.
Yep.
It's the Deji meme, dude, where I'm sitting there for days.
Yeah. So you make. Yeah. So you kind of like you kind of meet up and stuff, and Kraken, I'm assuming you drop your disguise self after everyone successfully gets through the fog, and you meet up. You can stay.
I'm waiting for everyone to pass me.
Yeah. So everyone passes you.
I'm the least likely to for the ghouls to give a fuck.
Yeah.
About in my current state, so I'm gonna try and rear guard this.
Yeah. So everyone passes you, and after a few seconds, you start to hear the sounds coming from the fog of, and things getting dragged, coming through the fog. Are you staying where you are, or are you running like fuck?
I already got one attack off.
Oh my
7
God.
of them.
There's at least 7 that you know of.
And one has a
Got some
potion.
cool looking stuff. Yeah.
One's got a potion. He's tanky as fuck.
Yeah, but we could take the potion.
What makes you think? I'm not gonna say anything.
Or he could drink it.
Yeah.
And
Point.
make everything worse.
His literal dying breath will be drinking that potion. I'm not even joking.
Fuck.
His legit dying breath will be like, "Fuck you guys," and just
Down to
downs
potion.
it, falls on the floor.
Right, so
The potion wasn't even good for anything. It just makes him glow as he dies.
are you staying here, or are you just gonna keep going?
I don't know anything. It's going on.
I will say,
I just see Kraken eating, dude.
Yeah.
Munching.
I would say, if you want to get away, you can, in a sense, use your attend action and movement to get quite far if you run before they leave the fog. Are you gonna run like fuck? Or are you just gonna stay?
To you guys.
I'm going to be
It's all
following
you.
the party on this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow the party.
Huh?
It's up to
Run
El
is
Nino.
right.
They're all on the other side, so I'm assuming you're running like fuck.
We're already clear. We're
Right,
already
is
clear
it,
the demon.
for all intents and purposes, you're running like fuck, right? You begin to run and make your way this way.
I'm gonna slowly catch up, just because I'm gonna try and
Yeah.
keep up my cover.
So you can slowly catch up. I would say you would get just round the corner as the ghouls
So I'm
begin
gonna
to
go
the
from
fog.
this corner
Yep.
to this wall and slowly work my way around the wall.
Yeah. I would say by the time you
I'm-
get to the end,
I'm
the ghouls
a
have
ghoul.
exited the fog.
After Kraken, we get like maybe 120 feet away. I dispel the fog.
Okay, so you get about that. You would get after you would be able to dispel the fog once you get to about here.
Yes.
Okay. So right now, in fact, not Kraken.
Where all are we? Where are we all?
In a
I'm
sense,
confused now.
yous are all here, bar from Kraken that's sitting here. It's just got to here.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll follow Kraken when I see him move.
Well, Kraven's the
Oh,
last
you're
one, so
following
he's
me. Yeah, I was waiting for everyone else to go. I'm
Yeah.
rear guard because they don't care about me.
Okay, because I was right here.
yeah.
Yeah.
So the moment I saw Kraven and Cedric and I'm doing it too now, Robert. When I see Cedric and and you'll set move, I'm gonna go with them and start running.
Yep, you begin to run.
Let's start running.
Yep, running. Craven, can you give me
I went out for a second.
Yeah.
I was zoned out.
a Craven? Can you give me a perception check to see if you can determine the ghouls are still following you or not?
Perception from me?
Yes, because I was the last one to come around the corner. 20. As you begin to go around the corner and look round, the ghouls kind of like poke your head out a bit, and the ghouls exit fog, and you see them looking around as if they're trying to determine where you have gone. So, I'm guessing you aren't going to do anything else here.
No, we just keep running.
Keep running. Okay, so unless I'm assuming Craven, you catch up after a few minutes and meet up the party.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you begin to make your way up, you have to obviously continue going up this way, and you get to here. You now have a choice.
I'm not dropping my disguise yet, though.
Oh, it's fine. You keep your disguise, but in a sense, an hour. But in a sense, you've got them. You're not being like you're kind of like moving as if you're a person, and if you need to, you can drop back in.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect. So as you approach up to here, you have a choice. Would you like to take the left path or the right path?
Left, I guess.
Left. So left's quick. So left.
Everything we want is in the box to the left. Let's go.
So left's quicker.
It is
Right will
short.
take you a lot bit longer. Okay. I need another D10, please.
Do you want me to roll a real one?
Can if you want. I don't mind. You can roll a real. You can roll a real D10.
But should this be Croc's first team roll?
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Determine
tip.
our fate, Croc.
Do you want to roll a D10 for me, please?
D10.
So at the bottom of found you, and there's a series of dice. One is labeled D10. 4.
Hell yeah.
Base roll, dude.
I like how you have managed to roll.
3 and a 5.
Perfect.
No. Right. Okay.
No. No.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
So let me just check something.
No. It's a sacred magical item.
Okay. So as you, in a sense, get to about here,
Secrets.
as you begin to get to here, I need you all to roll me a perception check, please. 14. 14.
More. One more.
16.
Ah, you fucked.
Chenric perception check.
Senric, give me a 14, please.
Sentry.
Perception. Hold on. Bam.
4. Perfect.
4.
So everyone that got about
It's good. Missing a 1, dude.
everyone who got a 10 or higher, you catch the glimpse of right at the very end here, entering this building here. You get the glimpse of 4 cloaked figures sneaking their way kind of like around the building and into their residence, as if they're trying not to be seen.
Civvies, dude.
They sound like
Hello there.
interesting people.
Are they vaguely humanoid in nature?
Vaguely humanoid, so you get the sense of 4 cloaked. So in a sense, you catch a glimpse of 4 cloaked figures sneaking around the corner into their residence as if they're trying not to be seen. If you want to try and determine exactly what you've seen, I would need you to give me a perception check to focus in more.
Sure. I'll do that.
I'm definitely gonna try and figure out what the fuck they are.
11.
I'll do it as well.
I will
12.
also join in on this.
Mhm.
Perception.
13!
Please.
Come on, Croc!
No.
Ah!
6.
And perception?
If you want to determine what they are.
What are
Six,
the
right.
rolls? This can't be random, dude. We had 14, 14, 16, 4, 11, 12, 6, 6.
I think Bert should roll for Bridget.
You want me to roll for Bridget? I'll roll for Bridget if you want. Sure, I'll do it. Let me just turn off and make it public. Bridget.
Gets another bad roll.
Perception.
If it's another 6.
6 or 12.
20.
she knows exactly what they are.
She can see the future, right? She sees the future right now.
We all rolled like shit in such weird ways, and then Bridge is like, I can go weirder.
I like the idea, right? That Bridget can see exactly what they are, but right now they're not telling us, specifically because they're flashing back to that time where they gave the guy a hand job in the tub.
So,
I recognize him.
Oh my god, he's back!
so, let's see what he's rolled.
I'd know that dick anywhere.
11, 12, 6, 6, 24. So anyone that got a 12 or higher, right, which includes Bridget, so Craven, you notice that whatever these are you get the sense of them as they begin to sneak in. They're not human. Right? You get the sense that it's not human. Bridget relays to you, seeing more and stuff, that they seem to be very pale. Elongated fingers. And from what I get the sense, let me just check something. Yeah. Elongated fingers, very pale. And she mentions that the tongue on one of them was extremely long.
That's...
Craven noticed how tall they were.
Sure, give me. From what you guess, they range in size. So you're the
When
risk.
they went to go through when they went through the doorway, they looked taller or shorter than the average person.
So, out of the 4 cloak figures, you notice that out of them, 3 of them were average human size. You do notice that one of them has to slightly crouch as he enters the doorway. So you get the range of about average human size. So let's say about 5'8". The last one, it seems to be over 6 foot.
Oh yes, average.
It's just a random estimate. Shut up.
Once again, can we get past these guys without alerting them?
So as they opened this, as they went in, you see them kept going in. You see them enter this room, enter this building. When they went in, they closed the door behind them.
Okay.
I'm about to be sad, aren't I?
Why?
Because I feel like I'm holding one of them right now.
Those are my balls.
Oh my god. You think you're holding one of them?
Past 6 hours.
I think I am holding one of them. And if I am, I'm going to be very sad, because I really want to see one of those. But I also don't want to get into a fight with them.
You're holding one of them? I'm trying to figure out what the fuck you're holding.
Yeah.
Stuck with the shield. Because I've got the shield. I've had it since we got here.
Sorry. Oh! You think it's one of them? Oh. What is that? Is that a... Anyone in chat, we're currently getting this. What mini is that? Doesn't tell me the name, I can't remember.
It's a bone claw.
Oh, a bone claw. I'll let you know it's no. Let you know it's no. Not one of them.
Okay. You can't deny that's a pretty good match to what you
Yes,
said.
it's a very good match, but I will let you know it is not a bone claw. So you don't have to
good.
get your excitement.
I'm good. I don't have to be depressed that I'm about to walk right past them then.
So I'll let you know. This is the DM being nice to the players so that you don't feel depressed. It's not a bone claw.
We're in enemy territory. We have to sneak everywhere.
Right, so are you just going to sneak
People on
past?
horses.
Are you just going to sneak past, or are you just going to do it?
I'm gonna just go ahead and sneak. I'm
Okay.
gonna sneak past.
Give me a stealth check as you pass the building.
Alrighty.
7. That's sleight of hand.
Oh shit.
You're attempting to open the door here?
It's literally fucking. God damn it.
Stealth roll.
9.
Try again.
9. Okay, what's everyone else
Sleight of hand is
doing?
literally above stealth.
What's everyone else doing?
Stealth of hand.
I'm
Suck
gonna
my dick.
stealth. I'm gonna stealth
Okay,
as well.
if you're going to try and sneak past the building that they've ended, I need you to roll me a stealth check. 26.
Yo.
As he
19.
fades out of fucking existence. I'm just going to slowly ghoul my way past, while like your head cocked to one side, like you got a broken neck or some shit. I can see that.
Get up! Get up! Get up!
Head cocked to one side, like my neck was previously broken or something, trying to look in the door as I just ghoul shuffle my way past it.
What the fuck? Right, okay. So as you go shuffle, in a sense, you all successfully pass them.
I'm
As you begin,
assuming I still
Yeah.
do I still have to make a stealth check.
if you want, yeah, to see if they notice you peeking in.
Cool.
8. Okay. So you kind of peek in like a small. That's one of the windows. You notice one of the windows, the shutters, the windows is partially open. As you begin to like in your ghoulish form, kind of make your way past, you kind of stop and look in the window. Upon doing so, you notice the following. You see what looks to be, I would say, for all intents and purposes, you would know what these are. You see 4 guests around the table, eating the remains of a human family. As you kind of peek in, you see one of them turn and look at you. Look at you as it's eating, going, and it goes back to eating. Not giving you a second
like
thought.
Minecraft.
Dash GH. So I'll in a sense, this is what you see.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now
How
I'm
do
just
I
picturing
do
them gas from
this?
Minecraft.
This is what you see.
Oh, okay.
Yo.
They look pretty cool.
What a mouth do.
Not as cool as I wanted. Not as cool as the thing I wanted it to be, but pretty cool.
I wanted it to just be the blocky gas from Minecraft.
That is what you see. That is what you currently see. 4 of them eating the remains of humans around a table. If you aren't going to anything else,
These are very dismembered remains.
that they're eating, yes. So as a sense, obviously, Craven, you can see big corpses in this room have been ripped apart, and
Okay.
they are. It's a very gruesome sight that you were seeing in here. There's blood on the walls. You get the sense that when they were killed, they were alive. When they picked apart, they were alive.
I'm just gonna make ghoul noises.
Okay, so you make ghoul noises. They don't really sentences. You do notice that not one of the big ones, but the small ones throw a bit of meat at you. Like throw like a chunk of meat at you.
Perfect.
Does
I
is
I,
War
like,
Noises? Is that him singing
Really,
Thriller
really
as he walks
slowly
by?
Try to catch it like I'm on lag.
So I just slowly gonna catch it.
So
Yeah.
like I go for it, but like 3 seconds too late, so it hits me, and then I go to
Let's see.
catch it, and
Right,
pick it up off the ground and keep
yeah.
walking.
I was gonna say that's exactly what happens. It gets flung at you. It kind of smacks you partially in the face, falls to the ground. You didn't notice your illusion. You didn't notice your disguised self. I think your disguised self, does it change your form or does it change your put an image over you?
It's
think
kind of an
it's-
image over
Right.
me,
Yeah,
but
it's-
I'm doing something that's very close
Yeah.
to my body. So I'm not.
They
changing
don't.
my
They
size
don't.
much.
They don't notice the sense that it's an image. They get the sense that you are a ghoul. It smacks you in the face, falls to the ground, and you pick up and you can like walk away. You have in your hand a bit of thigh.
Nice. Thick thighs save lives.
It's a human thigh.
It's human thought. Imagine if it did damage.
Don't
That-
tempt me.
I'm just wondering if it's classified as him walking thriller.
Just whatever Sterling wants to do. Yeah, Kraven wants to keep doing it! These fucking names are so close to each other.
Yeah, I've done it now as well. I'm starting to pick up on it.
So I'm just glad. I know for a fact you shall do this to me, that the next time I ever do a one shot on this camp, all of your names will be pretty much fucking same, bar from like something slightly different that just to fuck with me.
Knuckles, you want to agree on next characters?
Steves.
Steve 1, Steve 2, Steve 3, Steve 4.
Or
actually,
Steve's
they're
all
legitimate
bug
names.
people.
Oh fuck.
Okay, so
Legit do that, Knuckles.
I would hate you so much.
Fucking
There's Steve, and then Steven.
Oh my god. You fucking would as well. I fucking hate you so
Also
much.
known as Steve.
Oh,
Bill,
fuck.
dude.
So I will say
Bill
you
and Ben.
successfully
Love Ben.
get past the building. You begin to meet with her and stuff, and obviously you start to hear the surroundings of the screams of people, the screams of death.
I hope you know I'm not letting go of this leg.
It's fine by me. And stuff. As you begin to meet and stuff, you hear the sounds of obviously like the growls and stuff. As you approach here, I need one more person to roll me a D10, please.
D10.
D10.
So
My turn.
Yep. So Cedric, roll me a D10.
5. Overall, just a well-balanced roll.
Okay.
I know, right?
Balance.
So-
No. All three of our D10 rolls have been 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
Oh, mine has to be a 6 now, doesn't it?
Well, if you really want to roll, you can, but you don't need to.
Well, we've already rolled. Well, next time we need to roll another D10. No, we'll see what comes out.
Will, one sec. If I get a fucking 6,
Oh, it's fucking
1. Of course I got a 1.
Okay. So,
Of course you got a 1.
okay. So, as you approach the corner, you begin to hear the sounds of something in armor approaching.
Oh no.
You hear the
Can I peek? Can I sneak peek around the corner?
Are you wanting to sneak peek around the corner?
Do I have to roll self?
So currently you are here.
Yeah.
The
I'm already
the sounds are coming this way. If you want to peek around the corner, you will need to give me a stealth.
stealth. Okay.
You hear it's okay. Senric, you go in stealth. You peek around the corner, and you notice 4 creatures approaching. 3 of them are spined devils that you've seen before. But you also notice something that you haven't seen. You notice the getting closer. You notice this beginning to approach.
Oh, that looks friendly.
I think I know that guy.
Beginning to
He's got a mouth
approach.
dick.
I just turn
So-
around and I go, we've got an armored baby face approaching us. I don't feel very comfortable about this situation.
So,
Tombstone, dude.
what are you doing? I will say right now you will have one action and a move. Yeah, pretty much an action, a movement, and a bonus action before they arrive at the corner.
Can we duck into a building?
You can duck into a building if you wish. Yes, they haven't seen you. As I said, you'll have a movement action and bonus action, so you can attempt to go into a building, hide as they walk past. You wish.
I turn around and I say, well, we've got a big armored dude coming towards us with three spine devils. Do you guys want to hide? Sounds like an idea.
So wait.
Don't say that you have had all day.
Mhm.
Here am I.
Yeah, so they're coming that way. You're currently here.
Yeah, we could dip into this building.
Cool, I'm just gonna go my way down this way.
Sure, you can go down this way. Yeah, you can do that. So Craven has been in his ghoulish form at the building there.
I'm gonna
outside.
get in the building over here.
Okay, so the building's partially collapsed. You can like hide in it, if you wish, kind of like behind a wall sort of style. But it's partially collapsed, not fully. It's like a corner is missing.
There's no furniture or anything.
There is bits of furniture. So you've got tables, chairs, bookcases and stuff.
Can I knock over it as my action? Knock over the table and then
Yes.
hide behind it.
Yes. So I can say next and stuff.
And that'd be-
So
that'd be
okay. So Craven is a ghoulish form hiding down here.
I'm not even hiding. I'm literally just walking down
Yeah,
there.
you're walking down this way. El Nino is in the building, knocked a table over and is hiding behind it. What is Senric and Ultip doing?
Schooling it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna hide with him.
Okay.
Holding a human sigh.
This is
I
one for
will
the bag.
stick with the party for now.
Okay, so you're going to enter the building and hide with them?
Yes.
Okay. So everyone that is hiding, give me a stealth check. Now this would be a combined check.
There's still roll advantage or no?
No, there would be no advantage here. So I need you all to roll a stealth check. That's not Craven. 15. And the combined, in a sense, as long as none of you roll really bad, you'll be fine.
15. But unless you want me to roll
Do it.
in the thing.
If you want you to roll 15, that's fine. If you roll, you'll right, you'll roll.
I
Yep, that's
rolled
fine.
Physically.
That's still fine. So 15.
Roll the 15.
Okay.
Physically.
So, a few moments pass.
I'm gonna do this stuff now.
A few seconds pass, and the gets closer and closer. To everyone in the building, you can have a kind of like a peek, and you see the creatures begin to make their way here. The one that is like in like the kind of like the armor sort of thing, kind of like look to the left, look to the right, and look straight down. It then looks at this spine, this thing like spine, the spiky devil stuff, creatures, and kind of goes, gives them a look. And then they begin to continue. They begin to make their way down this way. They begin to make their way down.
Okay.
So you can wait. It'd be a few moments to go and stuff. Craven.
I'd say I'm gonna wait until they break line of sight.
So Craven, are you just going to sit behind this building, or are you going to continue going down?
I'm continuing. I'm
Okay.
just schooling and I'm like obviously not
Schooling.
going very quick because I'm just
schooling.
it up. Just
Okay.
schooling. Just schooling.
Just ghouling.
Can you
All with fucking glasses now.
So-
God damn it.
see? We obviously,
Schooling.
because as they've been approached, the armored one kind of stops and looks and sees you. Now, can you give me let's say a performance check to see if you can pull this off?
Performance, you say?
Yes, in a sense, you're pretending to be a ghoul here.
I feel like being mean and being like deception. No.
Or you can be, or just up to you. But I would say you're trying to perform here as if you're performing to be like a creature. 14. Okay.
Cause this is Thriller.
So in the sense, like, so all of a sudden,
It's a great performance. Not good.
everyone hears the stop, turn, and they look at you, Craven.
Yes.
It looks at you, and the spine devils all look at you. You begin to, in a sense, with your thigh, kind of go eat at it and stuff, pretending to eat at it and stuff, like sort of stuff, and begin to like rummage through stuff. A few moments pass, and the armored devil kind of like back slaps one of these spiked devils and kind of goes that way, and begin not paying you a second chance, begin to make their way down. They rolled really fucking bad.
Craven act natural. Just walking away normally.
just in a bit of a strut walking down.
Oh my
Snoring.
god.
Bolt upright, just walks off.
So, I will say, for all intents and purposes, a few months past, you party regroup. Are you going to go up this way or this way?
I vote this way.
Okay.
Yeah, I see this one.
Okay, so you all meet up and stuff, and you begin to make your way to the cemetery. So, I will now read the following text. So, as you approach the Grand Cemetery, the 10-foot high brass fence that once surrounded Elturel Cemetery has fallen in numerous places, and the wide gate that allows access to the ground has been torn off of its hinges. Severed humanoid parts are bored atop of spikes up of the fence. In the sense, like certain spikes on top of this like brass 10-foot fence have human remains spiked on top of it and a few heads. Some of the body parts are twitching and wailing about as if they are undead, and as if they are reacting to the lightning flashes coming from the companion above. As you begin to enter the cemetery, you notice cracked gravestones and crumbling monuments are scattered across the cemetery grounds. Although at the centre is occupied by a chapel, the centre of this is a chapel dedicated to Laroth, Tumon, Helm, and Tay. That once holy structure now glows with a fluorescent purple radiance. As you, in a sense, enter this place, you notice about in the middle, about here, a small chapel, and it's giving the faint glow of a purple resonance. Now, as you make your way through you notice many of the tombstones, statues, stuff are crumbling and falling apart. You also notice that here and there is some graves that look to be dug up. If they've been dug up from the outside or the inside, you don't know. As you begin to make your way through the cemetery, you notice that walking about, not paying you any attention, I say, are about dozens of skeletons and zombie moving about the ground. But it's as if they are moving aimlessly about without a direction in sight. So, are you going to continue to make your way to the chapel? Or are you wanting to do some investigation and stuff around the cemetery?
Can I roll a perception, and if I notice anything else?
Sure, if you want, you can make a perception check. 5. Okay. So, as right, so Senric, as you begin to look around, you're too distracted of, in a sense, obviously, from Elturel, you're too distracted of seeing these people, these undead creatures walking around. Some of the graves, as you walk past, and the broken the broken gravestones and stuff, you recognize some of the names as fallen people that you served with, and people that you know, people's funerals that you've attended and stuff. So you're too distracted right now at them seeing the sight of what you're seeing.
I would like to investigate to see if the graves were broken out of or dug up.
Sure. So you can easily approach a grave on the side and stuff. There's many of them stuff, so you approach one of them. Can you give me an investigation check, please, to determine if it was dug up or if something broke out? Nah, 26. Okay. Okay. So as you approach a grave and begin to have a look, you get the sense, quite from your knowledge and from obviously studying, you may have also dug up a few graves in your time. You notice that the grave that you're looking at has been dug up from the outside. You all notice that there's pits. You get the sense that if something that's crawled out, the dirt would be clumped, kind of not in a neat pile where the dirt is piled up in a neat pile. And as you look around the grave, as you look around the cemetery, you notice that most of these piles have been dug. Someone has dug up these graves.
There's not a body in sight anywhere.
There is not a body in any of the dug up graves. Well, the one that, in a sense, on the outside, there is no.
Around.
There's a lot. There is a lot walking around right now.
Start a flash mob.
You want to start a flash mob? Are you really want to start a flash mob? Are you want to go full thriller here?
I kind of whisper to myself, just, would my
is a
job for me? This makes it all easier.
Are you wanting to flash mob?
Trying to get a band together, dude.
I'm not actually. I kind of want to, but I'm not actually gonna go there. Oh, fuck.
It'd be hysterical.
Now, the moment you start hearing the filler music coming from the chapel, and they all just start making their way out. Anyhow, are you wanting to do anything else, or begin to continue approach?
I'd say push on a little bit.
Let's push on.
Okay.
Let's push on.
Okay. So I will say.
I'm gonna slightly separate from the group.
Mm-hmm.
Not by much, but I'm assuming it hasn't been an hour yet.
It's coming close to an hour.
Yeah, I figured. But I'm just going to keep being a ghoul and sort of trying to divert attention away from the main group as I just try to blend in with these undead.
Okay, so I will say, for all intents and purposes, you make your way successfully through the cemetery without drawing. You do get glances from these undead creatures.
If I have to yeet my thigh as bait to lure some of them away,
I will say, as you get closer to, as you kind of get to the last corner before the chapel, you're probably going to have to throw that thigh to distract one that's on the pathway right in front of you, so then you get past. So you will lose your thigh.
What you're saying is, Knuckles is going to have to show a bunch of stiff guys his thigh to lure them away.
Yes, he's going to have to show some of stiff guys his thigh.
Slowly pulls up pant leg.
Real severed thigh.
Oh my god. So.
Now this is an authentic piece right here.
Oh my god.
Slaps thigh. You know how many weaves would go for this?
So, I will say, so just so you're aware, Craven, as you approach the...
I would like to speak to you about my religion.
As you approach the chapel, your disguise self will fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thick thigh, say
So,
lies.
give me one quick second. Bum, 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 bum. So, give me a second. Yep. Okay. You begin to approach the cathedral. Let me load the scene. Ding. Welcome. So, no move. So, as you begin to approach the chapel, the city descended into defense is taking its toll on this beautiful chapel. Nearly all the stained glass windows along the outside have been smashed, and the main door hangs open. No sign of any other creatures in or around the building can be seen. But as you begin to approach, is everyone loaded in before I do this next bit?
Yeah.
Yep.
99%.
Okay.
It'll take me a minute.
I'll just wait.
Just go. I'll catch up.
Okay. So as you begin to approach the cathedral, there is no creatures that you can see inside the cathedral, the chapel. I'm looking for the broken stained glass windows and doors, but as you get closer and closer, you see 3 very large minotaur skeletons animate to life and turn to look at you and begin to approach.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Well, for starters, I'm throwing my dagger.
Okay. I will say right
Throw my
now.
dagger at this one.
Okay.
Do they appear to be particularly hostile?
They appear
you
to
know
be
what, you're
getting
right.
up. So in a sense, they are like there. They're and as you approach, they go. You see them. You do see this. You see them grabbing their great axe, turn to look at you, and you notice their eyes go from a kind of bluish flame that you see burning around them to a red.
Okay, yep, I throw my dagger.
Okay.
As he attempts to throw his dagger,
Mm-hmm.
I sort of raise one hand and begin to draw my greatsword out of thin fucking air again.
Okay.
Do I roll? Want me to roll?
So
Just rip it out of space and time.
I will let you know now, and use your roll initiative.
Initiative.
Okay,
Wee.
Yeah,
Yay!
Bridget.
Do we have to roll on here instead of just normally?
So, as they're preparing for a fight, I'm
Mm-hmm.
grabbing the bag of holding out of Bridget's back.
Yeah. So, but you can get the bag on. Yeah.
Which
I
one?
thought it was-
Which one?
Okay.
Okay. So, let me load up some. Music. I hope this works.
Music.
Although I can't hear it. There we go.
I don't see the initiative order. Just saying.
So I haven't started it. That's why.
That's what I was like.
So just so you know, obviously, saying you weren't here. The concertina thing that you seen broke, so it no longer works.
What concertina thing?
It showed you the initiative order.
Oh.
It broke.
So who's going first?
I will tell you. So if you want to see the initiative order that is currently active, if you click on the taskbar, the minute stuff at the left, the right, it has like chat and stuff. There's one called a fist. You'll be able to see the initiative order from there.
Oh, okay.
Is a fist?
No
Where's the
problem.
fist at?
Right next to the chat icon at the very top right, there is one that's a fist. Clicking on that will reveal.
Yeah.
How I use that
Fist.
to roll my initiative.
So, Senric. I also, right now, just so everyone's aware, my internet's taking a shit. So,
Yeah.
Twitch is being a bit of a dick.
Does it need some time? Is it constipated?
Internet needs privacy too, Robert.
Yeah.
Probably got some laxatives around here.
Some gigabit bandwidth, dude.
Let me try and see if I can fix it.
The initiative order worries me.
Why?
Why?
Because they're labeled 2, 3, and 4, and I'm worried where 1 is.
Oh no, sorry. No, that would just be the fact that I've imported one and deleted it. That's why. That's why they're numbered like that because of,
from the sky, surprise.
So what you're saying is there could have been more.
there could have been more, but I may or may not have imported ones for testing and some went wrong and had to delete some stuff. So
He shows mercy.
Minotaur skeleton drops from the sky, surprise.
So, Senric, you are up first. You are noticing 3 Minotaur skeletons beginning to approach you.
I'm gonna attack this one right here.
Sure. So, just to let you know, each square is 5 foot.
So let's hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That should be fine. Right?
So, what are you going to do?
I'm throwing my dagger.
Sure,
Isn't
throw your
that a
dagger.
range? Oh, wait, no, the range is of 20 feet. So I'm gonna step forward.
To throw your dagger?
Throw it.
Yeah, because the dagger's range is 20 feet.
No, dagger's range is 20 to 60 foot.
Yeah, 20 to 60.
Oh, I'm stupid.
So if between 20, so and just so you're aware, so from 0 to 20 foot is disadvantage, 20 to 60 foot is normal, 60 and above is disadvantage, and once you get above, say, once you get after 60 foot, you cannot throw it.
Okay. So
I was
I'm
just
gonna
thinking, I was
throw it.
like, fuck.
What? 13 against this one. That is a hit. Roll damage, please.
Oh.
So you don't get sneak attack because there is no ally adjacent and stuff. So you do 5 piercing damage. Oh, also, Senric, I am sorry to say this, but after a bit of research, your multi-attack doesn't work.
Wait, what?
So do you remember how we said that you get your offhand attack unless you took a certain feat or skill? You don't have it.
Yeah,
I'm
he doesn't have the
confused.
fighting style for it.
You don't have the fighting style for it.
But don't I have like two-handed fighting?
I don't think you do.
I think he does.
I think I do.
When I played him,
I have two-weapon fighting.
Do
I have
you?
actions in combat, two-weapon fighting.
yeah, as long as he's got one different weapons in each hand,
Oh.
I've got it as well.
Sorry.
He doesn't get his proficiency bonus.
But it's the proficiency bonus and stuff, so it's slightly... You've been playing it slightly wrong, but...
Because with my second attack, never did the bonuses with the first.
Yeah, sorry, my brain... I did research to make sure everything was fine, right? And it's obviously stuff slightly changed. Anyhow, that is your attack. You have a bonus action and a movement.
So let's see.
I'm going to turn that music down a bit and stuff, just so it gives you a creepy vibe.
Let's see. Let me look at two-hand fighting.
One day the music. will
When you
actually-
take an attack with a light melee weapon that you're holding in one hand, you can use a bonus action to attack with a different light
Music
melee
doesn't work in
weapon
Australia, silly.
that you're holding in the other hand.
It's that warp, and the warp doesn't allow music.
The war takes it.
It's heresy then in the warp.
Wait, hold on.
What's up?
In two-weapon fighting, that it says it includes throwing weapons.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one at each hand.
Yeah, so you would
Yeah,
throw...
I can pull one in each hand.
But it wouldn't be your returning dagger.
Right.
So you could
I
throw
my
another
other
one.
dagger.
You could throw another dagger, yeah.
Yeah. So okay, because that was a big thing. I thought in the past, I thought we said that we couldn't do two throws.
We did, but I done a little bit of research.
Okay, well, I'm gonna throw a normal dagger then. Let me see
Sure.
how many daggers I have. Sorry,
currently
let me
equipped.
double check.
Just so you're aware, you only have one equipped. And you're at infinite daggers.
That's fine. I can always do the sleight of hand because I have a feat for that to
Mhm.
re-equip the other ones.
Sure.
As a thing,
Mm-hmm.
as a bonus action, right?
Okay. Yes. Yes, you do.
So I'm gonna throw a dagger, and then So same thing.
That's a hit. You only deal 4 damage. That isn't with any proficiencies.
Mhm.
Just check. Let me check that roll. It was only 1, sorry.
Thunk.
1.
1 damage.
It's out your proficiencies, so your +3 doesn't count.
Okay.
It was 1. Just enough. But obviously now you're down a dagger.
That's fine. I'll retrieve it. Retrieve it after the fact.
As your action, what else you doing? What else you gonna do?
That's pretty much it.
Okay, you still are. Ultip, you're up.
Okay. So I've got the bag of holding now from Bridget, right?
Currently, you had the bag of holding, yes.
How long would it take me to pull out the thorn demon from the bag?
I would say it'd be an action to do it.
Okay.
Because in a sense, you're opening the bag, reaching in, telepathically saying that demon, pull that demon out, and then so it would be an action to do it.
Mm-hmm. That is what I'm doing currently.
Okay,
Richard.
so
I am removing it from the bag.
he is, in a sense,
Placing it down in front of me.
reaching in, reaching for the foreign demon, and pulling it out. That'll be your action. You want to do anything else, move or anything else? Or is that just going to sit
You
where you
have
are?
a thorn demon in a bag?
Yeah. Is that you?
I said it would come in handy later.
Yep. So is that all you want to do in your turn, yeah?
Yep.
Alright. Okay. This one. Okay. The one down here is going to...
Oh no.
I just stride all the way up. He's like, hey.
Oh.
Get off my lawn.
Going to use its double movement Use its movement to
Giant
dash.
Minotaur skeleton just walks
Its
up.
dash.
You can't
Here.
be here, bro.
Hey, bro, you gotta leave.
And that'll be all he does because he had to use his action and movement. Unless can you do anything for bonus action?
You're not meant to be here, brother.
Nope, can't do anything for that stuff. Awareness stuff.
Limits.
Bridget is going to take a look. Bridget's going to move a few feet back, and well, because I'm using her character, I can use her spells. She is going to Hunter's Mark, the one that's closest, which I believe is a action for her. Bonus action, Hunter's Mark on the one that's closest. So, I need to jump from screen to screen to try and do this.
I like the fact that Hunter's Mark is a vocal spell.
Mhm.
I like the idea of just a ranger going, that one.
Marked you.
And
I marked you. No, you didn't. Yeah, I marked you.
and she's just going to use her normal
I
attack.
go dibs on that one.
I tried
And
to
she
face
could
the
have-
wizards one day, and the wizards go, no. Just counter spells it. No.
So she pulls back her bolt. Why did that not post that? There we go. Pulls back her bolt. But hits, dealing
Probably damage.
damage.
Someday.
Damage.
Why does
Someday
this go
it'll be
11
damage.
points of damage? It's like she goes straight into this thing.
That's meaty.
That'll be her turn. El Nano, you're up.
Alrighty. It's time to get down to business to defeat the Huns, dude. I'm going to draw my rapier and
Yeah.
my dagger.
Yep.
And I'm going to rush towards the guy below me. He's
Sure.
got Huns mark on him.
Yep.
My full distance.
And you
Let me check the distance for 15 feet. That's easy.
Yeah.
I can get there. Get to about there.
Yep.
I'm going to attack him with my rapier.
Yeah.
I'm going to go whoop wah, swing, swing, swing.
Swing, swing. Ding, ding.
I don't know if the L-tip saw my rapier before. It's got the flame helix on it. Dude. Going to the tip.
Yeah, the purple helix.
The purple helix going around the rapier. It's 22's a hit. It's just to everyone get a picture of this. The purplish glow coming from El Nano's rapier is slightly brighter in color to the purple glow coming from this javelin.
Oh no.
22's a hit. Please roll. Please roll damage. 10.
10, dude.
Holy shit.
Shit, that's perfect 8.
Okay. And with your
And
dagger.
I'm gonna follow up with my dagger, dude.
Dagger.
Swing.
That is a miss. As you kind of swing down with your kind of like point with your rapier and stuff, it kind of goes back, and it kind of like with your dagger, with its great axe, kind of like smacks your hand away as you begin to stab it. Anything else?
Stab it good.
He stabs.
Just stab it. Just stab it.
Stab it.
Just stab it.
Kick it again.
Anything else?
One sec.
Mhm.
I'm gonna use Bardic Inspiration on Graven.
Sure. Bardic Inspiration on Kraken.
Boom.
I feel inspired.
Can you feel the metal?
I don't have a thing for that, but yeah, Bardic Inspiration on Kraken. Kraken, you are inspired.
No one can destroy the metal.
For the metal is far from
That'll be you. This one here is going to
Fallen foes of the metal.
get to here. And can he do that? That's as far as he'll get in his turn. And getting closer. You lucky fox. This one is going to use its full movement and its action to get to
Kiss my ass.
right behind
I
him.
like the idea.
Oh my gosh.
I like the idea of it just doing this really stiff run, like just.
Yeah. They are getting that stuff, but in the sense that's as far as they'll get.
We're all familiar with the stiff run.
They're just running up like this.
Oh my god. Craven, you're up. God damn it. You're up.
Cool. Oh, I'm gonna fucking meet this thing head on. Hell yeah, let's do this.
Do it!
Do it.
Oh, I run
Hit him.
straight up to this thing and just go immediately for the double hit with redemption.
Do it.
Remember, you can add inspiration to your attack roll as well in case you're all fucking.
That's a
awful.
hit. Roll damage, please.
2.
Yay!
2.
Exactly. 2.
I double nat 1 on the damage die.
Lol.
Yep.
You okay, Bert?
Yep, that's
Go
right.
again.
It's a hit. Roll damage. Hey!
There we go.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, as you
Yeah,
bring your
obviously.
great axe of redemption down now.
Yeah. Good old greatsword.
And stuff. Anything else you wish to do?
Do I have anything left I can do as a bonus action?
Don't you have
No.
Is your hex not bonus action?
It is, but I used it.
Oh shit, so you did.
I haven't. Yeah, everything like returns at a long rest. I haven't got anything. I've got no spell slots, nothing right now.
Shit.
Hexblade's Curse is used.
Yeah, because you haven't taken a long rest yet.
These
Fuck.
things are definitely not humanoid, so I won't be able to do that. Yeah, no, there's only one thing I can do.
Yep.
Which requires me to do something else first. So, I am my turn.
Perfect. Top of the round. Senric, you're up.
Okay. So, I am gonna move over here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna draw my swords,
Okay.
right? My short swords, and I'm gonna strike at it.
That's a hit. Roll damage. You do get. Do you sneak attack? And if I double check some. I'm sure you do. Can't remember if it's adjacent or they have to be.
I mean, I did come from behind, didn't I?
Begin the first level, you know about it and then foes. Once per turn, you deal 1 extra 1d6 to 1 creature you hit. Attack with advantage on. If you have advantage on attack roll, the attack must be offensive. If you do not have advantage on attack roll. In other words, if you have offensive weapon and have advantage or a nearby ally, you can use sneak attack. So yes, if a nearby ally, so sneak attack is applied here. I had to double check that.
Yeah.
Trying to be a good DM that remembers all the rules. That hits.
Okay.
Yep, so
How
that's,
much? 17?
that was your 17 damage, yeah.
All right, and then I follow up and then another strike.
That's a hit, roll damage. You don't get sneak attack, it's just damage on its own.
But I do get 7, right?
Minus, you don't get the free, so 4.
So 4?
Yep.
Okay.
Perfect. That's your action movement. You've got a bonus action.
No, doesn't the.
That was my bonus.
Yeah.
Oh, and this bonus action does consume the second attack, you're right. Bert's brain's not working right now, just so you're aware.
Wait, hold on. I can do uncanny dodge as a reaction.
That's as a reaction.
I know. I'm just reading something for when I do get attacked in return.
That is you. Full tip, you have successfully removed the body from the bag.
Alright. I am going to cast Animate Dead.
Oh, I knew that was coming. What specifically are you animating right now?
The corpse I have just pulled out from the bag. So
It was a spine. It was a spine one, wasn't it?
Spine devil, yeah.
Yeah, thorn spine, whatever it was.
The big one. Okay. It would be the Bardy Devil would have been the big one you pulled out then.
DM. I may have made a mistake.
What?
Am I acting?
What was your mistake?
I used Bardic Inspiration as a
He used
bonus
the bonus
action.
action twice.
Yeah, because I'll take it off.
Okay.
Yeah, I can just.
He hasn't used it yet, so
He
I was
hasn't
like,
used
oh,
it. That's
fuck.
fine. That's fine. So you're, in a sense, you're pulling out the large spiked devil, which would be the Bardy Devil, which would be the large one. You pull out cast time a minute. Casting time's a
Could ruin
minute.
your fun.
Inspiration, and the
I've got new stuff. Got so much new stuff.
child bones or corpse are small or medium, which is this is. Your spell inhabits the body and fully animates the life regarding on a creature. The target becomes a skeleton of your choosing or a zombie. If you choose a corpse, you change in structure. Once per turn, so it takes a minute to cast. So that would be 10 rounds.
Ooh.
You still want to do it?
Do I have anything else I could do here?
I'll say
It also specifies humanoid.
Oh, it does.
it does.
Ooh.
Within range, the creature that you pulled out is a fiend. Or in the middle of pulling out is a fiend.
Are there any? I don't think there's any like bone piles.
There is piles of bones nearby. There is piles of bones and corpses nearby, so you could animate one of them if you wish.
I actually can animate 3. I think 3. No, I can animate 2 skeletons because I have the undead thrall.
Okay. So you can animate 2 skeletons if you want, but as I said, it will take a minute to do, which is 10 rounds.
So I will instead. So instead of that, we will cast. So from me, this, I think,
If you hold and click, it'll pulse.
this one
If you hold it,
It-
it'll pull.
10 feet. That's perfect. I'm casting blindness/deafness on it.
Blindness / deafness must make a constitution saving throw. Okay. Okay, are you specifically blinding it or making it deaf?
Blinding it.
Okay. Okay. You notice the... So as you put in the raise up and cast this. And then you can just an attack it. The same throw. Okay. As you cast this, you notice kind of like the glow from its eyes kind of dim a bit, as if something's obscuring its view. It failed. It failed.
Perfect. I can't do anything else.
Okay. The one that you blinded, being blinded, is going to attempt to attack you on the one in front of you with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's a 10 hit. I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it does. Fuck.
My
Okay.
armor class is really low.
You take
It's on the nose.
13 points of slashing damage as this great axe from this blind minotaur is just flailing about, and as you try to dodge it, it kind of goes straight through you at one point. of grand chances and stuff. And you take 30 points of slashing damage.
Alright. I'm looking worse for wear. I'm fucked.
Bridget will attack the one that she attacked has the hunter's mark on. Bum, 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 bum. Why do you do this to me? 17, which is a hit. Fucking. Okay, and she will deal damage. Fucking hell. 11 plus hunter's. The fuck is our hunter's mark? A d6.
Falling prey to the ranger.
1d6. So 11 plus a d6 for 15 points of damage. Straight into like the central part of the rib cage that kind of joins it together.
Yeah.
As you just notice, the sternum. As you just notice the arrow, and you'll notice the arrow go straight through it, breaking it, like kind of crumbling it a bit. But you kind of get the sense now that since that's like broken, this minotaur is, by the looks of it, beginning to fall apart.
Okay.
Oh no, you're up.
From the look of that, I'm going to turn to Craven, give him my bardic inspiration, as I was been to before.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
So it's just the same again. And then as my action, I am going to. What am I going to do?
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? When Alright, brain, having a moment.
Rapier him.
Mm-hmm. That is hit roll damage.
A 9.
9.
9.
Holy shit, he did no damage.
9. Nick.
Oh my god.
Nick Gegner.
Anything else you wish to do?
Gegner Nick. There's nothing I can do. So
Okay,
I'll just do nothing.
So the minotaur skeleton in front of you, Craven.
Woo!
It's going to swing at you.
Yay!
So anyway, I started swinging.
We can see your roll.
I don't care. I easy that. I've now been hitting it. Okay.
That's
So-
6 melee attack. Reach 5 foot. One target. Hit 17.
Yeah.
Slashing damage.
Just so you're aware that's what it does. I'm gonna just leave that there. Just so you know how bad this can be. The DM being a so its attack will miss. It rolled a 4. As it brings its great axe down, you manage to kind of like out of its way and stuff, enough to dodge it. Can it do that? Nope, that's all it can do. It's not gonna do anything else. The other one is going to go to here and attack you, Senric.
Okay.
11 to hit. I'm pretty sure AC is like higher than that.
Misses. Yeah.
Same thing with your natural stealthiness and being able to dodge and stuff. It kind of goes out the way and stuff. You get the sense that these creatures aren't smart and all they know how to do is swing. Craven,
Yes.
what are you up? What are you doing?
Redemption all the way. First swing.
Do it.
Against obviously this one.
Mm-hmm.
Tried to hit me.
Hit. Roll damage.
6.
Yay! Okay. As you go,
Second swing.
you kind of like knock off some of his ribs. There is a hit. Roll damage, please.
6.
So you kind of take your redemption shot and kind of go through it and stuff. As you do, you're chopping off bits of bone here and there, bits of tattered flesh that are still there. Not a lot of it, it's just bits that are stuck to the bones get like flung about and stuff. You're in a sense hacking this to bits. It begins to crumble, and the same thing is starting to like, you start to notice its like form start to shake as it tries to hold itself together. Senric, you are up. You have one of these right in your face and one of them right next to you.
I'm jumping on this one.
Jumping on it.
Well, not jumping on it, but
Uh,
you get what I mean. I'm attacking that one.
Right, okay. I was going you could jump on it if you want.
Just plunge my sword through it. If I am killing it, that's what I'm doing, by the way.
Okay.
I'm jumping on
Okay.
it. Just giving you that heads up, but I'm gonna attack.
Let's hit.
16, roll damage.
14. So,
14.
remember how you said you wanted to jump up on it?
Yeah.
Do you want to jump up on it?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump up on it and plunge the sword through the skull.
Okay. So, use all witness. Use all witness. Tenric. Kind of leap and kind of like grab onto the arm of the Minotaur skeleton as it swung at you, Craven. Leaps up his arm ever so slightly, and plunges his sword into the skull. As you do so, Senric, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity.
Yes, to see if you can land on your feet, because you, and in a sense, jumped and climbed up on a large creature that you've just killed. Its skeletal form has collapsed. One sec.
1 sec.
As I go through the book.
How tall is this thing?
It's considered large. So.
Oh no.
So.
Let me get the book with full damage, dude. I can already see. I can already see. Let me consult the book.
So, Cedric, you fail. You fall to the floor and lie prone. You'd also take.
Okay.
Let me double check this. You take. Why can't you just give me a fucking number?
is it fall damage?
Yeah. Ah, got it. Found it. You take 4 damage from
That's
falling.
not too bad.
It's
That's not
1d6
too
for every
bad.
10 foot.
I
So-
still have my bonus action, so
So
I can
you're
is that a bonus
prone.
action I can get up, or
Half
use
your.
reaction.
I have to get up?
You could do.
You can use the uncanny dodge.
You could use
Just to have it.
uncanny dodge. Yeah, you could use uncanny dodge to half the damage that you just took, which would be 2. To get back up's half your movement.
Okay.
To get back on your feet would be half your movement.
Oh, so it's not even a bonus action.
No, so uncanny dodge would be consumed would consume. I'm pretty sure uncanny dodge consumes
It
your.
would
Oh,
be a
no,
reaction.
I'm referring
It's
to
just
getting up.
reaction.
It's not even a bonus action. That's just having movement.
No, uncanny dodge is when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack. You can use reaction to half its damage.
Oh,
He's technically fallen, so it wouldn't
I
half
get
it.
that.
Okay.
I get that bit, but like.
Do you mean to get back up on your feet?
Yeah,
It's a-
that's not even a bonus action. That's
No,
just,
that's half your movement. Your movement's
Okay.
halved.
So I use my bonus action after I get back up because I'm not moving anywhere anyways. I
Uh-huh.
use my bonus action to grab my I can use my bonus action. Well, yeah, because it's I can use whatchamacallit. Fucking where is it?
You talking about fast hands?
Fast hands. To
You
grab
can use
my
your
dagger
bonus
out of
action
the
is
body.
by your courage. You're going to use tools to disarm traps, open, lock, or so it specifically says you can make a sleight of hand check, use your thieves' tools to disarm a trap, or open a lock, or take use of an object from action. So yeah, you can reach for your
So I
next
can-
thing.
My dagger. I have
Yeah.
to do the sleight of hand check, right?
No, take an act. You take a use an object. The actions your intent. You're consuming that.
Oh.
So
yeah,
you're
yeah,
just then using an object. You're kind of going to your belt to pull your next one out, so you would consume it.
yeah. Okay.
I wouldn't say
I mean,
it's
I was
a
gonna
sleight of
grab
hand.
the dagger out of the corpse. Because remember, that's the one that has the dagger.
It would be the use item.
Yeah.
It'd be that one. Yep, that's fine. That's
Yep.
fine. So are you going to
That's
stay
not
where you are? Stay where you are though. You still have level. Yep.
Mhm.
Ultip, you are up.
Okay. So this one has been damaged, correct?
Yes, it is damaged and it is currently blinded.
So I'm going to be, let's see, this is a cantrip.
Mhm.
What is the cast time? Instantaneous, perfect.
Yep.
I am casting Toll of the Dead on that one.
Oh, okay. Toll of the Dead.
And as I kind of do this, my hood kind of just falls off of me. Let's see. How
So-
do I...
You in D&D Beyond, if you click on the spell, you can hit cast to VTT. That's your one.
It doesn't have like a cast thing, because
So if you click on Toll of the Dead, which will bring up
Oh.
on your left, it's a bit at the top right says cast to VTT.
a wisdom saving throw, I do believe.
At your point at
Yeah,
one creature
wisdom
achieving
saving
range, you know that. Yeah, wisdom saving throw. What is it has to what is it save? So up against your spell, which is 14.
Yes.
Succeeds.
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 So let's
If the
see.
target
the target
match-
is any of its hit points. It instead takes 1d12.
So it is missing hit points, but it succeeds, so the spell does not go off. The spell goes off, but
Okay.
does no damage.
Okay. So
Yeah, that is your action. You still have a bonus action and a movement available.
I will move about. So I have a movement of 30 feet. I will
Yep.
move over to here,
Perfect. Stuff.
and it will be my turn.
Okay. The one in front of you that you currently still blinded is going to swing at you, El Nano. Disadvantage. Hits of a 15.
Fuck.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
So,
Oh,
El Nano.
dude. Yes.
with this creature blinded and it's flailing about with its great axe, you're able to dodge most of it and stuff, but the sheer strength of it managed to you take a very severe blow, dealing 20 points of slashing damage.
Oh no.
I'm gone.
Such as a chunk, and El Nano is also partially flung. Let me just check this.
I'm gone. That's zeroed me out.
Yep, and El Nano is flung 5 feet back. He comes off the blade. He is
Fuck.
now unconscious.
Jesus.
Next up,
At disadvantage and still
But
fuck me up.
I'll reveal it. So that was his first one. Now it's his second one. That's with disadvantage. So,
Fuck.
Bridget, seeing you fall, El Nano is going to deal with the creature that attacked you. Bum, 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 bum. Bridget. Why is her shit so fucking complicated?
That's what I didn't want to do here. I was hoping
So first
Knuckles would, because he's played a ranger before.
First attack will hit. Attack will hit.
I played a weird ranger though.
Yeah, but still.
It's easy to do. It's the fact that I need to jump between screens. It's like, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. I probably
Dealing 10 points of piercing damage, piercing damage, and a hunter's mark. 26. She kills it.
Fuck.
Dead. As it falls to the ground. That'll be her turn. El Nano, I need you to make me a death saving throw, please.
Okay.
Fail. It's one fail. So, you all witnessed El Nano fall to the floor, and you all know last time El Nano fell, shit happened. This time, however, nothing happens as he falls to the floor, unconscious. So, the final Minotaur skeleton is going to attack you, Senric.
Okay.
23 to hit.
It hits.
You take 17 points of slashing damage as it brings its great attacks down on you in a frenzy of sorts as it's witnessed its allies be killed.
Jesus Christ!
That'll be it. That's all it will do. Actually, what it'll also do is it's going to move itself here, craving you to get attack opportunity against it as it moves out your range to it in a sense, and where all the party is. You do get attack opportunity here. That is a hit.
Okay. I was going to use my inspiration, but if that's a hit...
Oh wait,
11.
hold on. For my reaction, couldn't I have like halved it?
Yeah, you can half your damage, yeah. You're using your reaction.
How much was the total damage again? 17?
17 halved would be... technically it's 8.5, but it gets rounded up for damage, so it's 9.
So I was at 23, right?
You take,
so
you take 9.
Add 9 back.
9.
Take...
So 14.
No,
No.
Wait, right? No?
Add,
I add 8 back.
add 8 back.
You took 9.
You took 9, so add 8 back.
Wow. Yeah, that's right. 14. Right? Right?
Oh, I don't know what your HP was.
Yes, yeah, that's right. Yes, that's right. I can see your thing in a minute to update. Yes, it's correct. 11 damage. Yep, you do 11 damage to it. Perfect. And that'll be its turn. Senric. Oh, sorry, Craven, you were up.
Cool.
You have witnessed El Nano.
I'm gonna shift around the other way around Senric.
Yep.
To try and get in between it and hopefully everybody, but yeah.
You, in a sense, right now you're blocking it from like El Nano. Just lying on the floor dead.
That's the goal.
Yep.
If I wish I could get Senric and Altep behind me as well, but that ain't happening. Cool. First swing.
So, natural one.
Inspiration.
Oh, on you go.
Yeah, inspiration.
Inspiration's
it's a
what,
D8. Yeah, it's 1d8, and you add that to what you rolled before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Natural one, which would have been a miss, but with the inspiration now a hit.
My last
You and your roll.
fucking conscious
literally,
breath.
It's watching my friend fall made that hit.
Right, that hits. Not gonna lie, if you didn't roll that, shit would have happened. But you rolled the inspiration, so it hits.
I think I was about to kill fucking Senric.
Just so you're aware, as you began to swing this, roll me damage, please. 11.
11.
So, as you swing your Sword of Redemption, seeing your ally fall, though, whispers are still active for you, aren't they?
Yes.
The whispers get loud and loud, but seeing that your ally fall, you kind of grit your teeth and go, no, in your mind, and the whispers fall quiet as you bring down Redemption on the Skeleton Minotaur. So in a sense, the whispers got loud for a few seconds, but seeing El Nano fall, you severe willpower has made it go quiet again. Is there anything else you wish to do in your turn?
Well, that was just the first swing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Second swing.
You better not roll another one, I swear to God.
That's a hit.
Okay.
It's a hit. What damage?
10
10.
damage.
You're getting the sense that they hit strong, but are very basically no armor. Okay. As your action, part of your movement, bonus action. I don't think can you bonus action? Can you? Don't have it.
I don't think I have anything I can use. As a bonus
Nope.
action at the
But you
moment.
do. So is that you?
Yeah. Is it not dead after that?
Nope. Still alive.
No.
11, 10. Jesus.
These things have high hit points. Senric,
Yeah, I think
you're up.
We can do a medicine check to assist in his saving throws, right?
So
How does that work?
you would, in a sense, do a medicine check to stabilize him. So what that means is you would need to roll a medicine check to see if you can stabilize El Nino and bring him to 0. If you succeed, he would be stabilized. If you don't succeed, it counts as a death fail, a save fail. So it would count as 1 fail.
I didn't know that counted as a fail. Oh,
and so in a sense, there is a value that you have to get above. If you get above it, you stabilize him. But if you get below it, you make it worse. Because it's fail. There has to be a consequence. There's consequences for trying to help him, because you might try to help him but fuck up.
Who has a better medicine check? Because I
have a +4.
Can I yell at him to go help?
You could yell at him, yeah.
Yeah. I continue attacking this guy.
It's whether Ultep decides to listen to you or not. That's a different question.
Alright, well, I'm gonna yell at him, and then I'm gonna strike with my short sword to finish off the enemy, so hopefully Ultep doesn't have to deal with him.
So, Ultep, you hear Senric kind of scream at you, like, get to El Nino and save him, as he brings his short sword down. That's a hit. Roll damage.
Roll damage!
15?
7.
15.
You've got allies adjacent to it. Sneak attacks. That's 15. Reverse math. 21. Yeah, I done that intentionally.
I don't know what the points are, so I don't have to reverse math it, dude.
Okay. Okay. Joanne, fighting, so you swinging again?
Yep. Of course I am.
That's a hit.
X equals hit points minus 15.
How do I do this?
I take, and I'm angered by El Nino falling, so I take my sword and I go and I shove it through the rib cage into the spine.
Oh, kind of like sever its spine sort of style?
Yeah.
Excellent. So you all witness Senric take his short sword, plunge it straight through the sternum, twist a little, breaking the sternum, straight into the spine, severing what's left of the spinal cord, as the Minotaur skeleton goes and collapses to the floor. Congratulations, you successfully killed all the enemies, but El Nino is still down. So, to make this, in a sense, right now, after Senric's turn, it would have been El Nino. Or no, it would have been Ultep. Ultep, you have a action, movement, and bonus action remaining.
And this one's dead, right?
It's dead. Yep. So I'm just
I can move here.
You can move perfectly fine.
And try to stabilize El Nino.
Yep. So you can move to El Nino and attempt to stabilize.
That is a medicine check, correct?
Yes. Succeeds. Yeah. You successfully stabilize El Nino. El Nino, you are at 0 hit points. You no longer have to make saves. Okay. With that being done, combat initiative order is gone. El Nino is lying on the floor, unconscious but breathing, as you now get the sense of this has been a tough fight. These creatures were here to protect or guard something. You get the sense of. So, what he's going to do?
I nominate some type of rest.
So
I
just
think a lot of us are going to need that.
You can take a long rest if you wish.
Peek inside. Can I just go around and peek inside and just make sure there's no enemies inside
the
like through the windows?
Sure. Yes. Give me. Where specifically are you looking?
Well, because this is a window, right?
That is a stained glass. Yeah. You can look in there. Okay. What is your
perception?
Give me a perception check, please. I need to do something. 9.
Okay.
From looking through the window, it's not bright here.
Okay. Can I walk the entire perimeter and do this? Through all the windows?
It would take time.
I know it's a lot, but I'm just saying.
I would say, if you wanted to do this, I will need you to give me one...
Big perception?
Yeah. Well, you need to give me multiple perception. So I would say for this one, you look in, you do notice that there is a large skeletal creature inside, in the sense of very down to the south of the room that you can see.
Okay.
You can see at least one sitting there.
Okay. And if I go around the perimeter, would
you go around to the if you go around to the next end of the windows here, perception check.
Okay. Maybe not like every window, but you know, like if I walk to this window down here, obviously that still gives me a good view.
Okay, so in a sense, perception check there. What's everyone else doing while Zenric does this?
Oh, I don't see shit.
I'm kind of making sure El Nano doesn't have any other dire injuries.
Yep, that's fine.
I'm also watching over El Nano.
Okay, so Zenric,
blade with my blade ready. Just in case.
Bridget's gonna kind of stand guard, keeping an eye on everything that's happened because obviously shit's happened. So Zenric, as you begin to come round the corner here, I'm going to move your character just to make this easier. In within the corner to here, you begin to notice that the path that leads around the path around the chapel has been stained by, but it's been like in the middle of this one, a large, deep hole on the ground, filled with a putrid purple mist. The haze is filling up the hole, and it blacks all senses of how deep it might be, or what may lie within. So,
you know what I could totally do? If I throw my dagger down there, I can see how long it lasts until I hear a clink.
Well, you can do that, but I need you...
Therefore, it theoretically kind of tell me how deep it is.
But before we even do that, I need you to do something.
Yeah.
Are you going to it and looking in?
I want to peek around. Obviously, I want to make sure it's safe.
You can peek around, but I need someone to roll me a d20, please. Oh, Zenric, roll me a d20.
D20. Oh, yeah. 13.
Okay.
Is that a good thing? I hope it's a good thing. But it's empty out here, so I'm just gonna...
So, you notice crawling out of the pit. Ding! A ghoul.
What the heck is that?
A ghoul. That you've seen before. A single ghoul crawl out of the pit. And it sees you. So right now, it's only the two of yous because everyone else hasn't noticed this. Can you roll me initiative, please?
Poke.
Okay. So. I'm just going to add everyone else to the list right now, even though you can't technically see this.
Woo.
Just in case.
Just in case I run.
I won't get you to roll right now and stuff. I will get you to roll if he runs or if something happens. So, Zenric, a ghoul has exited this pit and is seeing you and is beginning to make a beeline towards you.
Got it. So here's what I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want to take it on head on. I'm going to throw my infinite, my returning dagger, right?
Yep.
Throw that.
That miss.
Does that hit?
Miss.
That's a miss. Okay. I can throw the other one though, right?
Yeah. You won't get it back. That's a miss.
Okay.
What are you doing?
That's it. I'm running.
So your movement is 30 foot. So you would get 5, 10, 15, 20. You would get to here.
Okay.
Okay. I'll be you.
They did. I wonder if they see me just at the end, just start running.
Well, that's the thing, right? You just so you're aware, you are 130 foot from the party.
Mm-hmm.
Are you making yourself known, or are you just running like fuck?
I don't want to yell because I don't know the entirety of what's inside the building. We might alert what's inside, but I am gonna run towards the party and bring the ghoul with, probably.
Okay, so as you run, what's Bridget's range on that thing? Yeah, so as you run the corner, Bridget looks at you, seeing you running. Are you just... She sees you, and she sees you running.
Mm-hmm.
So, all intents and purposes, now Bridget's in the combat. She's not out of town, she hasn't alerted the party yet. The ghoul is going to... It's going to use its movement and its action to get to there.
Ooh, okay.
So Bridget, well, not in yet. Bridget, Bridget, seeing you run, looks and kind of alerts the party that Cedric's running from something.
Craven looks up to confirm what he just heard.
Okay, so you look up to confirm, and Cedric's running from what you don't know. Are you wanting to roll initiative, or right now you nodding in?
So, has Bridget confirmed that I did just in fact hear what I just heard?
Bridget has confirmed that, in a sense, Cedric is running and stuff and looking behind him as if something's behind him. That's all she's confirmed. She hasn't confirmed what. Yep.
I stand up and start walking towards him.
Yes, I'm going to put you in initiative order as well now.
I am power walking towards Cedric.
Yep, so that's fine. Cedric, you're up. What are you doing?
What's 30 feet diagonal that still gives me a line of sight to him?
You can use there's a ruler tool that allows you to drag. Player icon on the left.
30 feet would be right here. I would still have line of sight right here, right?
Partial, you would have half cover.
Would he? What if I move? All right, hold on. Here.
Yeah, you still do.
Okay. Move right up. Well, the fucking ruler go away.
You need to click on the icon at the top next to it, select token to move.
Right, this one.
Yep.
I'm going to take and I'm going to throw my dagger again.
Do it. As a hit, roll damage. 6.
That's 6.
Anything else?
See, bonus action, I equip another dagger.
Okay, that'll be your turn then. Craven.
Right. Oh, there we go.
Your bonus.
I can have 2 equipped, right?
2 equipped, but you would have to re-equip the other one after throwing it and stuff, so it would consume your bonus action. Craven, you've just seen Cedric sprint, throw a dagger and stuff. It's something you can't see, whatever this is. It's actively, you can see him actively flowing daggers, and you now get the sense that something is approaching.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep moving towards them.
Yep. Old tip, are you wanting to do in, or are you just going to just stabilize, just sit with El Nino?
For now, I will stay with El Nino.
Okay, I'll add you to the initiative order just so you're there.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to see whatever the hell this is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, to everyone's surprise, out of nowhere, you see a ghoul arrive, and will arrive, dart straight to you, Cedric. It hasn't seen the party yet, straight to you. And will take a bite at you.
That was 30 feet?
It uses an action to reach you, trust me.
Oh,
Yeah.
but it has an extra action, huh?
It's movement, and this one's 35. It can do it.
Ooh,
It can lunge at you, this
okay.
one. So...
Oh, so it's got 2 attacks?
No, it's if it's a creature within a certain amount of feet for this specific one, it can reach you. It can use an extra part of... It can use an extra bit of movement.
That's brutal. Okay.
Does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
You take...
Cut it in half, because you know what I'm going to do.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's so it hits.
Yeah.
Cut it in half.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it the damage
Damage in half.
because I'm gonna do my reaction.
Okay. You still take 7 points of piercing damage as the creature bites into you.
Okay. Let's see what I have.
And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution?
Yes.
Let me find that real quick.
Under your character sheet, saving throws, Constitution. So con.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay. As the creature bites into you, you get the sense of something entering your system. But you manage to, in a sense, fight it off. What is entering your system, you do not know, but as a sense, you're able to fight it off. Okay, Bridget.
You can make it more RP heavy and say it was the crystal that fought it off.
Bridget's going to move to here, and we'll try to take a shot at it. He's just in range.
Bloody hell, that's literally in the square.
It's just in range. I know. It's like trying to move. It's just in range. He deals 5 points of piercing damage against it. That's all it shall do. Ultep, are you staying with Elnonio?
For now, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
I'm gonna keep guard of him.
Understood. Senric, you're up.
Thank you.
All right. I take my short swords.
Mm-hmm. First one hits. 9 damage.
That's 9.
Yep.
And then follow-up strike.
That hits. 6. Apologies if you can hear my cat. It's going nuts at my door.
Meowbert.
Okay. Is that all you want to do?
I feel like that's right now all I can do. I gotta hope that Craven helps.
Craven, you're up.
Cool. I continue walking forward.
Mm-hmm. That's all you're going to do?
Nope.
Okay.
That's it.
Great sword.
Mm-hmm.
In left hand.
Mm-hmm.
Still on my shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
I raise my right hand in a curled claw and I fire off both beams of my Eldritch Blast.
Do it.
First beam. Aimed at the ghoul.
I like how you said it. 9 is a miss.
Second beam. Aimed at
Close.
Senric.
What?
Are you actually aiming at Senric?
Yep.
That's the hit.
Why?
Fuck you, 21, dude.
Kraken is pissed.
What? For what?
You walked. Okay, this is what's going through Kraven's head right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Our friend, who is known to be possessed, has just fallen unconscious in the middle of a battlefield. Right?
Uh-huh.
We've only just made it out of that combat with one wounded, potentially dying. Right? Lucky we had someone who knew medicine nearby, right? You went off on your own while the rest of us were distracted and then went to bring an enemy back. You hampered our chances at survival. Kraken is furious. 9.
12.
9.
Oh, 9? I still go down. I hit 0.
Oh,
And-
God.
Cynric, El Nano's not there to protect you anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, God. You're down.
Remember, I've protected you twice in the past, and now I'm down and
You're
can't do
down. 1 sec.
It's like it's written in gold, isn't it?
Okay, so Cynric is down.
It's
I'm
the
sad
one thing.
I'm honestly really sad the one that the ghoul missed. It would have been really good.
So,
Like,
hang on,
but-
Cynric, don't. Obviously, you're at 0 hit points. I just need to double check something because you're symbiotic relationship.
Wait, hold on.
Alright.
I also
Those
can
things.
react, right?
Not to that. Reaction's only once per initiative turn. You can't react.
Oh, yeah.
But
Once
you,
per
yeah,
round.
not only that, but it's by surprise. You wouldn't be able to react.
Yeah, you wouldn't have been able
Just
to
bring the
react.
body over with the other one. I'll take care of it.
Like a surprise round, wouldn't it? Really?
Yeah, you wouldn't have known. You wouldn't have been able to dodge it. But
Let me look up symbiotic dark gift because I keep forgetting the details.
okay, so it doesn't. I wouldn't actually do anything to save you.
Yeah.
So you are down. Okay, so you are currently down. And it's the ghoul's turn.
Ooh.
It's going because you're down. It's a hit. Henrik,
Yeah.
1 death fail.
Hold on. I gotta remember how to do that.
On your
Failures.
character sheet, failures 1.
Okay.
Bridget, seeing you fall, and obviously seeing what's just happened, she's going to. Oh, well, she's not going to make it, but she'll get to there. That's as far as she'll get. Little tip. You're up. You have just witnessed
People are crazy.
this party go mad. So you have just witnessed Cynric run, bring back a creature, Kraken pissed, fire at the creature, miss, then fire at Cynric, making him fall to the ground. Is there anything you wish to do?
I'm going to move slightly away from El Nano, just to get in like range here.
Yep.
And I'm going to cast Chill Touch on the ghoul.
Sure, do it. That's a hit.
Roll for damage.
Please.
Uh,
What's the minimum amount of damage you can do with Chill Touch?
5th.
Yep, I'll need you to roll. So, full tip. Seeing what's going on with the party, you kind of get up from El Nano, knowing that he's in okay. take a couple of steps, and then kind of raise your hand and cast Chill Touch. In your mind right now, you're like, what the fuck is with these people? They're party members down, they're bringing back more enemies, and they're killing each other. Have they lost their mind? And you reach your hand.
The moral compass is dead, dude.
And you cast Chill Touch. Doing so, the ghoul, as it's beginning to take a swings at Senric's collapsed body, begins to freeze. He goes and dies. What's this? Anything else you wish to do in your turn?
I yell at them to bring him over here so I can save his life.
Okay, bring him over here to save his life. So he's down. So technically, it's unless someone gets to him, it's fine. So, oh god, Senric.
Okay, so I have something to ask about. So sustained symbiosis. Right? Your symbiote has a vested interest in your survival and takes steps to ensure it. When you fail a saving throw, you can choose to have your symbiote expect one of your hit dice.
So
to roll it and add the number roll to the saving throw.
Specifically says, say I read that as well. It takes when you fail a saving throw, a death save is not a saving throw.
Wait, if it
no, it says it in there.
Oh, does it?
If it uses feature on a death
saving throw, you succeed on the save and regain one hit point, regardless of the number rolled on the d20.
Okay, but he hasn't done a death save yet. This is his first one. Yeah, so if you can... Yeah, so if it fails, so it's only if it fails.
I roll a 20, right?
Roll a d20. If it fails, you can expend a severity die to, in a sense, get up.
Can I roll through D&D Beyond? Where's the option? Oh, there it is.
Are you going to roll a dice? You're going to...
And then how does it work?
So
yeah, you need to expend one of your hit die.
Right, so expend a hit... So, add part of a short rest...
Healing during a short rest.
So you would lose one of them right now until you take a long rest to regain it back, unless you've spent any. So... If you succeed on the death saving throw, you can succeed on a save to gain one hit point regardless of number roll. So you burning a dice.
Burning a dice from
your hit pool dice. So on your character sheet.
Yeah.
Under try to see what it is just because they always keep fucking moving this. I want to look at dice.
Yeah, I never know where the hit die are on this.
They keep moving it. Right, in a sense, you will burn a hit dice, right? I'll find it. So you've lost one hit dice until you take a long rest to get it back. You are back at one hit point.
Basically, my health would be capped a bit lower. Is that what you're saying?
Click short rest. It'll show your hit die at the bottom.
Burn. So just burn one of them, please.
So just
how do I do that?
Just
click on short. Just fill a square, but do not click take short rest because it'll roll the dice. Right.
So and then roll what, a d20?
No, that's it. You're up. You're up.
You're up on 1 health.
Wait, so I get to 1 health? So I'm
one back. Health. You're back with 1 health.
Seed?
Yeah. So in a sense, yeah. So in a sense, your symbiotic seeing that you're down, you failed your save, has decided you're not going to die here. I'm going to burn one of your hit point, your dice for a short rest to get you back up to 1 hit point.
All right, so I'm back up at 1.
Yes.
Yeah, you're back up at 1. By the way, you can only use that once per long rest.
Yes.
At all.
That's it. You take a long rest to get it back. So, you're back up 1 hit point. The ghoul's body is partially on you. So, what is the party doing now? Are you taking a long rest, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Are you doing it? Are you doing it here or somewhere else?
This is still technically a danger zone.
Yeah. See, that's what I was trying to check, was the danger.
So I'm assuming when Senate's go back up, you've got the party and relate him. There is a pit spilling out the undead. Are you, and you've seen something inside that building, are you staying here for your long rest, or are you going back out the cemetery to find a place to hide to rest?
is there a shack we can hide in? Like a shed.
Give me 1 second, I'll tell you.
It's called what's there's a special building.
Yes.
For the
Gravekeeper's hut.
Gravekeeper's hut. Yeah, gravekeepers have a hut somewhere they live in.
The one that's safe is where you're looking stuff. So there is back in the cemetery that you could use.
I think we would have to go there and hope nothing's inside it.
So we'll save all intents and purposes. Who is carrying El Nino?
It's gonna have to be a couple of you.
El Nino's quite big and heavy, so it would take at least 2 of you to carry him. Although
isn't Alternate pretty big though?
Yeah, but he's about the same size as me.
Is tall.
He's tall, but has average strength.
Hmm.
The strongest people to carry him would be Bridget. Would need to be one of them. So Bridget would have to carry him.
She's gonna throw him though.
She's a
so
use him as a weapon.
So you all witness Bridget kind of lift him and try to throw him. I'm going to fucking throw this corpse this way and kind of like throw him and stuff. Someone's going to have to help her carry him right now.
I'll help.
Okay, you help him. So in a sense, between the two of you can successfully carry El Nino to the shack. As you make your way through the cemetery, it's a few minutes it takes you and stuff. It's not far from the chapel. It's about a 2-minute walk. Upon arriving there is the undead skeletons not near the shack, but still wandering around and stuff. None of them pay you any attention. As you approach the shack and open it, the shack is still standing. It's made out of, instead of obviously the chapel's made of stone, the shack is made out of wood. Very well made, very well kept and stuff, but it is showing signs of distress and worse for wear, everything that's going on and stuff. Upon opening it, there is nothing inside. There is nothing inside other than some tools, shovels and stuff, and you can all. It's a tight fit. Squeeze inside.
Is there maybe? So I'm assuming this is just a tool shed, not the actual.
Yeah, it's like a tool shed that, in a sense, holds tools and stuff. It will fit you all inside this.
Is there a bench we can set El Nino up on?
There is a bench as you enter the doorway on the very far end. There is a bench you can put El Nino on.
Okay. I instruct them just to lay him out on the bench.
You'll lay him out on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you taking a long rest?
Believe so.
Okay. If you are, I will say because there's hostiles around you, there will need to be watch patterns, just to make sure that you're safe. So, during the night, I need 4 people to take a shift. So, Bridget will nominate to take 2 because she only needs 4 hours of rest to get a long rest.
Okay.
So, she'll take any 2 that you do not want to take or will join someone.
Craven will take one.
Okay. So, Craven, who else is taking any?
I'll take one.
Okay. Ultip, do you want to take one? I believe your rest pattern's the same as Bridget, that you enter an inactive state, I believe.
Yeah,
Yes.
he can still kind of hear things. He's still semi.
I am still aware of my surroundings, however.
How long does your inactive state need to be?
That is
6 hours. You take a long rest, you must spend at least 6 hours in an inactive state, motionless, rather than so you would be able to take. You would need to take 1. You can take 1 and then rest for 6 hours.
Okay.
So who is going first, second, third, and fourth?
Well, before we even do that, I'm about to argue with with Craven. I'm about to get in a fight with him.
Okay, so
because I'm gonna say, hey man, what was that? What was that? Right.
That's. You could have said that's some balls for someone on 1 HP.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
That's some balls.
Because there's some balls.
For someone on 1 HP and no El Nino to calm Craven down.
Yeah.
That happened.
No, but I do say that to him. I said, what
I
the
just
hell was that?
noticed something about my Okay, that's weird. So you're straight up going, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
My Craven's response is, why the fuck did you go off and bring an enemy back?
Because, and this is my response, because I was making sure the area was safe. If you guys had taken a long rest here, you guys would have ended up dead.
We should have done it as a group. Once we knew our teammate was okay. What if it was something more dangerous than a ghoul?
If it was something more dangerous than a ghoul, then we would have handled it as a group. Right?
Really?
Now,
You
but instead you attacked me. You're not helping your survival chances if you take one of your teammates down.
Really? Really? You are actively hampering our survival chances. The way I see it, in a situation like that, killing you improves our chances. We still don't even know what the fuck you are now. As I sort of motion to the crystal in his chest.
So while this is all happening, Bridget's kind of going to stand between yous and kind of go, it says, calm down. You're, in the sense, she can, like, I don't want to too much because obviously this is Bridget and stuff. She kind of tells you to calm down a bit, that kind of looks at both of yous and kind of looks at yous and stuff as we're a team. Senric, you shouldn't have went off on your own. You should have at least had someone with you, and says, we understand that you were trying to do stuff, but you should have at least, before turning the corner, gave us one of the shouts, at least would be there and stuff. And says, Raven, I think you went a bit far on hitting them and stuff, but I understand where you're coming from. So let's put the shit aside. And
he abandoned a wounded teammate and then led an enemy back to an unaware team.
As kind of looks into his understanding and says we'll discuss this further when El Nonno is conscious.
I also pipe in and say, I could figure out what he is for you if you want.
Bridget looks at you and then kind of looks at them and says, we might take you up on that. But right now, I think we should focus on our friend here. Make sure he's safe for the night.
Fair enough.
Are you two going to continue arguing between each other?
For roleplay reasons, I mean, we could be.
I would say use can for roleplay reasons
until we decide to go to sleep.
Or I would say
I'd like to also state that
I'm angry. I'm probably taking first watch. I will not be able to go to sleep right away.
Okay.
Everyone is seeing my face for the first time.
Yeah, you're all seeing Old Tip's face. Go describe your face to them.
Almost like a skeletal, just head, metallic, just pure skeleton head, just conversing with you, fully aware.
I feel like some of the shit that Craven's seen, I don't think that phases him as much as you'd think.
Yeah. Bridget, looking at you, obviously seeing this, is started a little bit, but it's not something. From what the party have seen, this is it's up there, but not the worst thing that they've seen. So, for all intents and purposes, because we're going to have to end the session and stuff, next my cat's going fucking ape shit, is you would take a long rest. Senric and Craven, use bicker between each other for a while, and we begin a long rest. So what we'll do is we'll do the long rest after now, and then we'll call it. So, Craven, you said...
I was going to say, if he kept going, I was going to try and do an intimidation roll against him.
Oh my god. I would say it wouldn't go that far, but just because we need to finish quite soon because my cat's going absolutely nuts. Alright, yeah. So, Craven, give me a perception check just during your watch. 10. During your watch, you obviously when everyone is resting and stuff, there's nothing that happens and stuff. You do hear the sounds of things moving around, but nothing that Nothing that's alarming. I will say, because of how Bridget and Ultep's rest periods works, the next one has to be Senric. So Craven, kind of angrily, kind of like give Senric a knock to wake him up for his watch. As you go to sleep.
Straight up punch him.
Pretty much, it's kind of like a punch to wake him up, but it doesn't do any damage. Senric, you are awakened. Craven, you go to sleep. Senric, give me a perception check, please. 9.
9.
During your sleep, or during your watch, it is eerily quiet. You do hear the sounds of bones crackling and bugging around and stuff quite close to the shack that you're in.
Yep.
A couple times during your watch, you think something's getting too close, but it gets like, say, about 10 feet away, stops, and begins to move away again. And stuff as if something else has caught its attention. But nothing alarming. You go to sleep, you wake up Bridget. And waking up Bridget, she takes her watch. Sick. During Bridget's watch, she's on high alert, keeping an eye on, obviously, the party in El Nino and Craven and Senric, just making sure that nothing happens. So during her watch, she is alerted. She's a little bit more on high alert and stuff, and she does hear, in her mind, she does hear a lot of things moving around and stuff. During her watch, something does try to, in a sense, approach the door and try to open it, but with Bridget's strength, is able to hold the door enough till the creature gets bored and walks away. As if it's stuff. Bridget will now wake you up. Ultip, can you give me a perception check, please? Make a perception, please. Just to see, like, during your watch, if you perceive anything of danger. 7. Bridget will do the same because she's with you. So during your watches and stuff, between you and stuff, you just have casual chat, just about some of the stuff that you've done. Not a lot. It's kind of like casual chit chat just to pass the time. During your watch, though, the both of you hear something large moving through the moving nearby. You don't know what, but something large moving through the cemetery. You get the feeling it might be another one of those Skeletor Minotaurs, but you don't know. And from what you get, it's about 30 feet away from you as it walks and stuff. Not getting closer, it just continuously walks away, keeps walking.
Okay.
So, you have all had a long rest. Reset your stuff, and you have successfully taken a long rest. So, and that's
okay. Long rest.
Also, we'll call it for this evening because we've nearly been live for 3 hours, and if we go any further, we're going to start diving into stuff that's better to start next session. So, happy us. Thank you for watching, everyone.
Can we move back over here for when we actually return?
I'll reset your character. I'll reset all your tokens and stuff for next time. And stuff. So thanks for watching, everyone. We'll be back next week with more shenanigans.
Designate redemption.
Yes, you designate redemption is you get to designate redemption. Congratulations.
Hell
so
yeah.
we're gonna call it here. Thank you for watching, everyone. We'll be back next week with more D&D. Who can make it next week?
I don't know yet.
Don't know.
I'm gonna try to be here. If I can't, I might have to ask for a really short session. But
that's
if
fine.
that's not possible, then I won't be here.
It's fine. So
but if I can be here, I can. If I can.
It's fine. So
I'll be here. I'll basically tell you if there's a session that I can't make.
That's totally fine. I'll assume everyone can make it next week. Unless otherwise told.
I've been here every single week for more over a year. I don't think I need to say anything.
Yeah, that's fine stuff. So we're going to call you back to everyone. The VOD will be up on YouTube at some point next week when I upload it. Stuff. Anyone to watch and stuff. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all next week.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.